Hey guys, this week on Fish Life Outdoors, we're at Toledo Bend. It's Guy's trip. Y'all come on with us. All right guys, Toledo Bend, day 3. It's our last full day here. We've actually lost a couple of hands. They had to get back for some Sunday obligations, but we about that life. So we out here, we gonna live it. We got a pretty long run this morning. We're gonna make the run while the wind is kind of down. Hopefully catch some fish and be back over here before the wind gets up. Wind's supposed to get back up a little bit later today, but there's no other place I'd rather be than Toledo Bend Reservoir with ODW, my oldest offspring, and then my boys back here in the back. We got another big bass challenge today. Z-Dub is defending his big bass crown from yesterday, so let's go get another paycheck. Stole your cricket.
Well, a swing and a miss, what? That's a swing and a stick. Right down.
Fish number 1, day 3, Toledo. Wouldn't have it any other way than to start out with a monster dink. Hey, there's dinks and then there's monster dinks. Monster dink right there, baby. All right, guys. All right. Another 3-pounder from Toledo Bend Reservoir. All right.
Good fish.
I will take it, baby. Let's weigh him for the old big bass contest. $332. We'll call it 332. 332. Hey, my 3.5 won it yesterday. Never know. A little bit shorter. I don't think it's gonna beat 3.3, but a nice one nonetheless. He was running with my cricket, y'all. Nope. Hey, another good one for the frying pan, but we don't do that on Fish Life Outdoors. Get him, Hammer. What you got there, Han?
I got something.
The ice is broken.
Gave him the sauce on that one.
It's the only way to do it.
Give me a fish bump because I broke the ice. I'll take it. I don't think that's gonna. I
don't think that's gonna make the 3.32.
But hey, at this point, I'll take it.
Hey, D-Dub, you ever met one you didn't like to catch?
Absolutely not.
All right, guys, when you're on the water and you're grinding, you're trying to catch fish, you look up Uber Eats, they don't deliver. So you call the next best thing, which is Uber Cajun Cannon Eats. And Uber cuz, and look at there. He bring you lunch, so you ain't even got to haul butt back to the camp and get your stuff. How about that, old Cajun Cannon?
Hey, it's what you do for cuz.
I have to.
Heck yeah. What you got there, D?
Oh, that's from Papa Frank. Papa Frank.
Some
Like,
chips.
give that to me.
Gotta have the Viennas. The Viennas are
Oh,
a
Viennas
must.
are a must.
The Viennas are the best boat snack. This right here is a goober, PB&J, and then right here we got a
cheeseburger
with what was it? Ketchup and mustard.
ketchup, mustard, and then them fancy onions. Talk to me, cuz. About that, fish lifers. Now keep in mind, we had a big bass contest yesterday, and OZ Dub won it with a 3.50. I'm not necessarily proud of a 3.50, but I'm proud of winning that contest against, you know, some pretty dang good sticks. Today, usually what we do is we have a big bass contest one day and then we have a team tournament the next day. If we was in a team tournament today, I think me and D-Dub be running away with it, because I ain't heard any other catch reports that were worth a darn. But we had some uneven boats. We got like 2 boats with one guy in it, rest, you know, another 2 or 3 boats with one or with 2 people. We got 2 guys that's kind of got to leave early, so we just did big bass again. So hey, I'm leading it right now, I think, with a 3.32, but all it takes is 1 bite, you know, and that's gone. That's out of here. So it's still anybody's game. 246, 246.
Yeah, 182 is not bad.
Hey bro, let me tell you how I'm getting bit too. I mean, I'm skipping this fluke as far back in there as I can, you know, underneath crap. I've only caught 1 fish out here on the edges, like in a bush. Everything else has been skipped back in there.
Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh, I can get him out. I got an extra heavy with 70-pound pro on here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, it ain't as big as I thought. He sure did hit it like a tank, though.
Oh,
I don't think that's gonna beat yours, is it?
no.
No.
Well, we can show him off anyway.
But we committed to the frog bite, though, and I will say, he hit it like a tank, though. It was sure fun. It gave me a good adrenaline rush. I'll take it. Ooh.
Stuck him good too. What y'all think about that one?
What'd she come in at?
436. Same hand. You got your hammer? You need a net?
No, because I'm about to.
Jerk him on in here.
That one came off the old fluke.
Another fluke fish for the day. How about that?
Look how dark that fish is.
Even the old ear scratch, let's throw him back. All right, hey guys, that's gonna be a wrap for Toledo Bend 2021 guys trip. Man, had a great time. Great group of guys went down there. Fishing was tougher than normal, but you know, after the weather patterns we had, we kind of expected it, and tried to have a plan pre-hand going down there. First and foremost, big shout out to my buddy, old Vic Pearsall. He actually won the big bass contest for day 3 with a 4.54. Caught it on a frogfish late in the day, which is pretty awesome. You know, everybody loves a frog bite. And they are biting some frogs on Toledo. As a matter of fact, that morning we had a few blow-ups on a frog, couldn't get hooked up. My buddy Cody Mays, old Weezer's Guide Service, he actually lost a 8 or 9 pounder. He thought, you know, right at the boat. They were so close to landing that fish. His partner actually dove in the water to try to grab the fish after, you know, as it got off. But Man, that's what this trip's all about, man. We just go down there and have a good time. Hey, if any of you guys watch our videos, man, if you guys want to come down to Toledo same time we are, 2022, hit me up. I'll certainly let you know what dates we're going to be down there. It'll probably be in the mid to late March time frame. That's usually when we go down there. We adjusted it a little bit this year to coincide with some other people's schedules, but we're going to try to get it scheduled early enough this year to where we can go in late March next year. Day 3 rundown. We found that pattern about mid to late day on day 2 that the fish were holding the wood structure. Started catching some better quality fish up against the cypress trees. Normally when we go down there, we find the biggest back grass flat we can, and we just fish in a circle and just catch fish. This year was different. We found good grass up in that Blue Lake area. The fish just weren't there. We were able to catch some frog fish in there, which you saw on video. That was up there in that Blue Lake area. Matter of fact, Sealy, the Sealy Outdoors, the Big Bass Splash was one in that area, I believe, on a frog first thing in the morning, like a 9.5, a 9-pounder. But for the most part, the best, all day pattern we found was flipping big cypress trees along bank lines on the main lake or in pockets off the main, smaller pockets off the main lake. We were flipping light Texas rigs at the base of the trees all around them. But the best bites we got were flipping weightless plastics, either a wacky worm or a fluke, skipping them under those cypress trees, those cypress limbs hanging down, skipping them all the way back in there, because normally in those areas you got your cypress trees lining the bank, and there's 10-12 foot of water behind them before it's dry land. Well, with all the rain Toledo Bend has had over the last week, before this video, and even this week, it's still raining. There's a lot of runoff, a lot of new water in the lake. So, now you got probably 30 feet behind them trees. So it kind of moved the fish back, to that next level, if you will, back in there. But like I said, we were able to catch some, skipping some weightless plastics back in there. Weather conditions for day 3 was the warmest day we had. I think it got up to 79, 80 degrees. Water temperature actually got up to around 74, 75, I believe. I think that was the best I saw. It was one of the two, 74 to 75. But if you notice throughout last week's video and this week's video, each day the weather got warmer, the water temperature got warmer. Like day 1 when we got there to do our scouting, on Thursday, water temperature was around 64 to 66, 67. On day 2, it started at 67 and got up to like 70. Day 3, it started at like 68 and got up to like 74. So each day the conditions got better, and as you can see, the quality of fishing got better as well. You could really tell the difference in the bite from Thursday to Saturday. Thursday, the few bites we did get, you didn't feel that bump. Okay. You tighten up on your line, and you basically just see your line running off. You set the hook and catch him. Well, on Saturday, and you could tell the progression early Friday morning through Friday evening, even you started feeling more, you started feeling that bump. Saturday, it was no doubters. Every fish, boom, bumped it. So with the weather getting warmer, water temperature getting warmer, it definitely got the fish a lot more aggressive, and they were biting a lot harder. So water was, again, stained to muddy. Water temperatures 72 to 74, 75. Weightless plastics on cypress trees, what we fished. So where we found our best pattern. But hey, appreciate you guys watching this episode of Fish Life Outdoors. Last week and this week, our little guys trip down to Toledo Bend. Can't wait to do it again. But until next time, you know what it is. When you bite that life, get out and live it, baby.